Hello, friends. It is September 22nd. The sun moved into Libra today at 7:22 a.m. Pacific time. So we just left behind the month of Virgo, and it was an intense month. Virgo has so much to do with correcting and perfecting and getting it right that it can cause a lot of anxiety and stress individually and in our world. So we move now into this sign of right relationships. So the first thing I feel like doing in the sign of right relationships is taking a deep breath and getting quiet, because we all sort of need to take a collective deep breath at this time when so much about how we treat one another is off. Libra represents what is fair, what is just, what is equitable. It stands for the noble, the true, the good. It stands for how we care for one another or how we don't, how we care for ourselves or we don't. It's a sign that insists on collaboration, and it's an inner, it can be an inner collaboration where, wait a second, I'm going to get myself together here and I'm going to get still and I'm going to choose to step forward with my best self and engage with others with my best self. Or I'm going to get myself together here and choose to step forward and clarify relationships. So it's not always about being nice or being pleasant. It's also about being clear and standing up for how we will be treated, how we will witness others being treated. So it's a huge time of feeling our collaboration and our connection. And Libra wants to work together. Libra is the dance of the masculine and the feminine within ourselves and out in the world. Venus is the planet that rules Libra at the personality-centered level, and Uranus is the planet that rules Libra at the esoteric level. Venus is all about beauty. Venus is like the hostess saying, come in, let's talk, let's converse, let's discuss these things in a humane way. Let's discuss these things with intelligence and not with raw emotion. So Venus welcomes us together to converse and to talk about how we treat one another. And then Uranus says, we have to treat one another as souls. We have to show up and look at one another as souls. Yes, the personalities are sometimes horrendously difficult to deal with, but we have to look beneath the personality that's being presented and try to engage with the consciousness underneath, try to engage with the deepest meaning. Look, Libra can be a time when we just sit on a fence, where we don't make any decisions, where we stop, where we take a breath, where we see what's coming. In the Western Hemisphere, the fall is coming, right? And we see that the darkness will grow. And part of Libra is like, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't want to know if I want to plunge in. Of course, we have no choice. But we can also use Libra to choose, to choose how we will treat ourselves, to choose how we will spend our time, to choose how we will treat one another, to choose the language that we use, so we use it well and we use it in a clarifying way. Libra is a time of initiating relationships. And really, relationships are the only way that we're going to save this world, because in relationships we cultivate love and we cultivate understanding and we cultivate community and communion. So during this month, I invite you to, number one, use Venus to bring more beauty into your life, because then you will be more replenished and you will be more ready to engage with others from a place of fullness and from a place of kindness and from a place of, your cup being full. And use Uranus to dare yourself to radically look beneath the surface of people, to see what's coming at us, but then take a step below and say, okay, how can I meet this energy in a way that's productive, that's constructive? I mean, look, we're, more than ever, we're in this political time where we're so polarized, and Libra has to find ways to have a conversation that is beneficial and not just fear inducing and fear provoking and depressing. So, my friends, let's use this month of Libra to dare ourselves to relate in new ways and to dare ourselves to deepen our connection with ourselves and with one another. So much love.